team, though, what was your reaction to seeing, those final seconds tick to 0? What can you remember about that state championship game once you realize that now Mainland is the 2003 state champion?
Well, it was a great game. So many players did such a great job. I mean, right in the opening part of the ball game, John Garner, throwing the ball as well as he did. We moved the ball right down the field. And as we got down to the latter stages of the game, we needed to keep possession of the football to be able to run the clock out and go ahead and close the game out over Naples. And Vince Wilson made the critical first down on the third down play deep in our territory to give us the first down, enable us to go ahead and run the clock out and win the football game.
Yes, sir. So could you think of anything else? What was the emotion? What did it feel surreal? Was it? When did you come to grip that wow, I'm about to receive some jewelry?
Well, I was so happy for the kids and what they had accomplished, the things they had done, and some of the things other people had done to help us get where we were. For example, this 2003 season really started for us in the Spring Classic, and during the spring of 2002, we were playing Madison County in the spring game, and Vince was running a 100-yard dash in the state track meet that day, and we're saying, what are we going to do? He got our tailback, so we were running the track meet. But fortunately, we had a good friend by the name of John Mesa, who's a U.S. Air pilot, and lives down in Spruce Creek Flying. His son's a pilot, and he told me, he said, if I can help you, I'll get John Jr. to fly our private plane over and pick up Vince after he runs the race and get him over in time for the probably the second half, if not sooner, of the ball game. Well, Jim Knoblack, who at one time had been a great head coach at Gainesville High for many years, Jim had coached for me, worked for me in the World Football League, and he lived in Gainesville. And I called Jim and I said, here's a problem we got, Jim. I said, he's got to run the 100-yard dash. We don't want to interfere with that. But we have a plane that we can have sitting on the runway at Gainesville Airport. If you can get your son to land there and have the engine running, and you can shoot him right out there, put him in a plane, he'll take off and get him back. So we were sort of scrounging in that first half, and people were wondering, where's Vince Wilson? And all of a sudden the plane flew over the stadium, and they dipped their wings, and then they landed, and we had a police escort, got his equipment and dashed him to the stadium, and he went in and changed him. When he came out, I think, Travis, was that just before the half he came out, or started the second half?
Second half, Coach.
Started the second half, but anyway, when the crowd saw him run out on the field, it started the second half, big cheer went up in the crowd and everything, and of course, with the help of all the other good people we had on the team, Vince did a fantastic job, and we came from behind and beat Madison County, and that's what really was the catalyst that started that whole thing leading up in 2003 to the state championship game.
All right, Coach. That's some real good footage. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.